What's up, guys? Jordan Ty Curry here. Just want to let you know we had some audio technical difficulties with Jeremy's microphone, so I had to try to level out the audio just coming from Brandon's microphone, so that'll be fixed by next episode, though. Thanks.
Okay, it's that time. It's Jaden Fiend here with I All Save Pitt, Brandon Phoenix, and we're back at the Coaching Royal Rumble. Now, last week we did the Big 12.
Yep.
The fans voted Mike Gundy.
Yep.
B-Fiend, he picked Matt Campbell.
Yep.
I picked Matt Rule. We'll see who goes through to the next round. But this week, we're on to the SEC, and the crop of coaches here are a lot more stout than the Big 12. I mean, there are so many dudes in here. We should have guessed because it's the SEC, but unlike SEC in football, Alabama ain't winning nothing.
They ain't winning nothing.
Ain't winning nothing.
So you would think.
Okay, yeah, something up his sleeve. We're going to look at these coaches. We're going to go down. We're going to start with Nick Saban at Alabama. We got Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M. Dan Mullen at Florida. Kirby Smart at Georgia. Gus Malzahn at Auburn. Will Muschamp at South Carolina. Chad Morris at Arkansas. Mark Stoops at Kentucky. Joe Moorhead, Mississippi State. Jeremy Pruitt representing Tennessee. Derek Mason at Vandy. Mark Luke at Ole Miss. Ed Orgeron at LSU. And Larry Odom at Missouri.
I believe you mean Matt Luke.
I told him.
Matt Luke.
No.
Matt Luke at Ole Miss. It was his brother. You talking about his brother.
Matt Luke at Ole Miss. All right, let's start. You know what? Let's take these two at a time. Let's start with the top of the cream of the crop. Nick Saban, Alabama. Jimbo Fisher.
Well, here you got two West Virginians, Jay. So that right there gives them an advantage because we know West Virginians are tougher than the vast majority of the people in the United States of America. Don't add us or do add us. We don't care because we're tough because we're from West Virginia. I will tell you, Jimbo Fisher talks too much. A dude who talks that much and that fast probably don't want to fight. He's trying to get out the fight. Jimbo next. Nick Saban, on the other hand, he's listed at 5'8", much closer to 5'6". Probably wears lifts in his shoes. But have you seen him on the sideline? The anger that he breathes? He's like a fire-breathing dragon. The other thing that's important to remember, this is the Royal Rumble, Jeremy.
Fire-breathing dragon.
Jeremy, are Royal Rumbles about straight-up fighting? Or Royal Rumbles are tactical, Jeremy. And one of the things about Nick Saban is he's typically smarter than everybody in the room, and he has a plan.
That's true.
He had a plan for Kyler Murray. He'd have a plan for the Royal Rumble. And most importantly, as much as I love him, Nick Saban is willing to cheat.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes, there would be a chair under the mat. He will have there will be an assistant bringing him a 2x4. He would have cheerleaders distracting the other participants. Nick Saban is willing to do whatever it takes. So while it may look immediately like he's too small to win, Nick Saban, he's got to be considered.
I'm telling you, I felt like eliminating him immediately. He makes some points. I do feel
he's crafty.
Even though he's small, he has that like Michael Corleone factor, that cold, dead stare.
Yeah, stop asking, because I'm not going to talk about it.
That being said, too old, too small. Those are my answers for both them. 5'6" and 5'8". You listen.
And Nick Saban's 70 years old, so yeah.
Yeah.
So stop, and also stop asking him to come back to West Virginia. But anyway.
All right, next two. Dan Mullins from Florida and Kirby Smart from Georgia.
Kirby Smart, I just don't think he's tough enough. I listen to him talk. Now, I'm not saying he's a weenie.
What? But I'm not a weenie.
I'm sorry, sir, but my sensors indicate that you are indeed a weenie.
That's impossible!
He's not a weenie, but I don't think of Kirby Smart as the kind of guy I want. Dan Mullen, on the other hand, Dan Mullen is the kind of guy I want pulling tree stumps with me, pushing cars out of ditches with me. Dan Mullen is the kind of guy who's thick neck.
True.
Yeah, Dan Mullen's the kind of guy you want in a bar fight. I think Dan Mullen's, he's a good representative. He's a good possibility.
And Kirby Smart, I don't think he's going to be one of the first guys out.
No.
I think he's going to toss a couple people. But, yeah, I'm not going with either one of them. I don't think that they quite live up to the bill of being tough enough. I mean, they're relatively small guys. Yeah, we'll go with the next two. Gus Malzahn from Auburn. Will Muschamp from South Carolina.
Gus Malzahn's a nerd. He wears glasses, but not cool ones like me. Out.
Don't let the glasses fool you. That's what I was going. This dude is big. He's 6'4", big dude. Look, sometimes when people play the game, sometimes they play the card. Glasses mean nothing. Sometimes I say, look, what is the jacket? If I'm wearing like a suit jacket to go to a meeting or something, is it a suit jacket that's fooling you? Is it the tie that's fooling you? Because I can take them off. My dude right there, he can take his glasses off and get to work. He's bigger than most of these coaches.
Gus Malzahn is out of my realm of possibility, but I hear what you're saying.
What do you think about one of them Stoops boys? Mark Stoops.
Well, wait, we didn't talk about
Will Muschamp?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Will Muschamp, South Carolina.
Will Muschamp's and Weenie next.
What?
I seen him in press conferences. I see his face when he gets asked tough questions.
That's why I just skipped over.
Nah, I want to talk about it. I want to say.
I thought maybe you like secretly gonna try to size him up.
Nope. Next, let's go on.
All right, Chad Morris, Arkansas, or one of the Stoops boys, Mark Stoops.
Nah, I think Stoops boys are tough.
Me too.
They come from Youngstown. They got that Rust Belt mentality. He's got again fire breathing like
Fiery.
Yeah. Mark Stoops. He's not a bad choice, especially when you think about him.
A raspy voice kid. I mean, voice is hoarse.
Yeah. No, Mark Stoops. I feel like can be in consideration. So yeah, I mean, of those two, that's who I'm going with.
Chad Morris is small. I mean, he could be scrappy.
He can be scrappy, but
I just don't know if he has enough size.
Yeah.
All right, the next two: Joe Moorhead from Mississippi State, too old. We're not even gonna talk about that.
Way too old.
And Jeremy Pruitt from UT, from Tennessee. Is Jeremy Pruitt real?
Jeremy Pruitt is a Nick Saban guy again. Jeremy Pruitt is a straight shooter, doesn't talk too much. Jeremy Pruitt seems like the kind of guy that punch in your throat before he says a word. I think Jeremy Pruitt actually could be a candidate.
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw him out right away.
I think Pruitt, he shows that toughness and the way he talks to his players and just that real grit, that real grind. Like Jeremy Pruitt will put him in the mix.
Yeah.
We'll wait till later to find out
where we're going.
Look, I don't know who he's going to pick. He doesn't know who I'm going to pick. So it's a little game.
I'll be honest. This is easy for me. I knew before we even started. Like, I knew already.
Yeah.
Simple.
Derek Mason from Vandy or Matt Luke from Ole Miss?
Matt Luke's a big dude. Matt Luke makes some scary faces in pictures. If I got to pick one or two, I'm not picking the dude who coaches Vanderbilt. Okay?
Have you seen the dude coaching from Vanderbilt?
No, not recently.
First of all, he's black. Immediately. Second of all, that dude stays in the gym. You know, I'm gonna give you time. Go ahead and look.
Let me see. This is my bad. Let me see. You keep talking while I look.
Derek Mason. When you kept saying this is not even a contest, I said, please don't be that obvious.
No, I feel like it's not a contest. But
Derek Mason. I'm gonna let him rethink. That's my.
No. I'm telling you, I still don't think it's a contest. I mean, I don't care what this dude looks like. This is easy for me.
This is so crazy.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I see Derek Mason. Derek Mason, Jeremy ain't that big.
Nah, he ain't that big, but he looks relatively in shape. Like he's
he's in shape. Exactly what.
Younger dude.
He's younger. That helps.
All right. Well,
I'm not saying he's a sucker, by the way. I ain't saying he's a punk.
What about Matt Luke? Big dude.
Matt Luke's a big dude. So
you know Matt Luke enters the ring going over the top rope with one leg.
Yes.
That's Matt.
Yes.
Matt Luke, if he had a signature move, it'd be the choke slam. He's a big dude.
Yeah, Matt Luke's a big dude. And the other thing is, it's not just about how tough you are, it's how easy are you to get out of the ring. And Matt Luke would be a big task to get him over the ropes.
Yeah, if we're really boiling down to that, I was talking about just straight up fight. But all right, no,
you said it was a Royal Rumble.
I know.
I mean, you just said you step over the top rope with one leg. Then you're going to say...
I'm trying to give you
All right.
All right, last two. Ed Orgeron, LSU, or Barry Odom from Missouri.
There's no reason to talk about Barry Odom when Ed Orgeron is being discussed about fighting.
Okay.
Ed Orgeron does not only eat alligator, he kills them with his bare hands, fries them over an open fire, and then says grace in a way that no one at the table can understand before eating the alligator he killed. Ed Orgeron, thick neck, thick chest, Ed Orgeron, about to fight the referees because they didn't throw out a UCF player for a crackback block during their bowl game. Ed Orgeron.
He's a stud.
He is a raging Cajun, and I ain't talking about Louisiana Tech.
Yeah, he's a stud. He's definitely got that old man strength. Keyword being old. 57 years old.
That's not that old.
We're going to go with our picks because I'm about to get into it.
It's for me, without question, it's Coach O.
I knew it was going to be Coach O. And
100% Coach O.
By the way, you guys will figure me out. I keep leaving all my picks to last.
Yeah.
Coach O is 57. Now, he's a good old boy. Like, he could get down to it. But he's 57. My pick is Barry Odom from Missouri, 15 years younger. Google. I'm gonna let you Google him. I know Brandon ain't even looking at dude. I took one look at his lats. and realize this kid is still in the gym. That dude is probably benching 350 pounds. The kid is 42 years old, 15 years younger than Ed Orgeron. My pick, by far, had to look at his name again, is Barry Odom.
Barry Odom's a stud.
No, straight
Thick neck,
up.
big traps. He wears his pants too long over his sneakers. That tells you right there he's not worried about how he looks. He's mostly interested just about business. But if you look right here as he's shaking Kirby Smart's hand, he's not as big as you think he is.
Oh, man.
Barry Odom's not very big. Barry Odom's not.
Oh, man.
It's Ed Orgeron, and it's not close.
Man, I promise. I looked up to try to find his height. They wouldn't show it. All I saw was a few pictures. Then here, Brady shows me a picture of him looking eye to eye with 6 foot Kirby Smart.
No. Ed Orgeron is your choice. As I said, 2 weeks in a row, I've proven myself the winner.
No. Last week I won.
2 weeks in a row.
That rule.
If this was a Royal Rumble, I'd have already thrown Jeremy out of the ring twice. The SEC is over. Coach O is the choice.